It has been a while. It has been many months since I uploaded a video. I have travelled about 3 hours to get to this destination. I set off at 7 p.m. It is just coming up to 10 p.m. and we are going to start our journey, a 3-day journey. I took 3 days off work, so with 3 days going down the Wild Atlantic Way. So I just pulled in this little rough lay-by here. I hope we're okay here, but I'm going to take a chance. Lots of noodles. Have bagels. This isn't exactly the most stealthiest spot I've ever picked to camp. I'm right on the side of the road here. Literally right on the side of the road. They're gonna gravel lay-by. I showed you a minute ago there. But I'm just can't be bothered looking for anywhere else. I'm just so tired. I want to get this in me and get to sleep, and we'll start the adventure probably tomorrow. The car has flew up and down past twice there, same car, because I watched him. You can see his lights, they parked up there shining towards the lighthouse sign thing. The problem with my car being over here is I have northern plates in my car, because this car's registered in Northern Ireland, so the plates, northern plates are completely different than plates in the Republic of Ireland. For the one, they're both white front and back, and there's many other differences. You know, they don't look anything alike, so it stands out like a sore thumb that I shouldn't be here. You know, that I'm probably camping here, but yeah, you know what, frag it. Let's eat my charcoal bagel and go to bed. I'll see you in the morning. 7:30, so I thought I'd just get on up in case anybody comes sniffing around. Let's see what's going on here. There's the lighthouse just there. I couldn't see anything last night, obviously, because it was pitch black when I got here, but there's nobody about. I had considered parking down in there. I wasn't sure if they were going to close those gates up there, so I didn't bother. But it seems to be a little visitor centre type thing here, and just there, like abandoned building type thing. But there's nobody else about. Just the way we like it. But this is the start of the adventure. It starts today. One little lonely house just up there. But it is cold, freezing. Yeah, I'm interested to go and see this. Where are you here? This little building, this quite big building, sorry. The lighthouse is open to 10 AM. The entry, you know, it must be a tourist attraction. Don't know if I'm going to hang around for that long, but sorry, there's 2 abandoned buildings. There's one just there, and then there's the big one there. So we might explore both of them. Anyway, it's freezing out here. Go ahead and get my coffee in me, get some old clothes on, boots on, and we'll see if we can get across and at least get a look at those buildings before we start moseying on down the road. Oh my god, folks, I had a severe freak attack there. I jumped out of the car with my coffee. Where is it? There. Slammed the door shut. This little sliding door. Bang. Keys in the car. Car started. Car locked. Got panic mode. Started trying to pull this window off. Started breaking it, trying to pull it down. Rip my window deflector off. Broke it a wee bit. So how the hell am I going in this car? Start pulling, start ripping this off. And over into the side right. I remembered that because the handles broke on this door, I had to put this little bit of cord on it. And that's how I opened my door. So that hangs like that. So lucky enough, I had this window open for ventilation because I was making that coffee this morning. And I went scouring the place. I've already wrecked my rubbers, look at my windows and all there. Scouring the place looking for this. Any bit of wire or anything I could get. I ran down over here into this field and found this thing lying. Just lying there, and that was an absolute lifesaver. It took me forever to get through that side window and get that string hooked on the end of that, and then I had to hook it up like that and get my hand in. Oh, it was an absolute nightmare, but well, thank goodness we got there in the end, because I don't know what I would have done there. I'd had to walk for miles there to somebody's house, hoping the van didn't run out of diesel by the time I got there and got back and got open, because that'd be a whole other kettle of fish. But my phone was locked inside the car on the tripod, so let me talk about absolute panic. That was absolute panic and fear in the highest degree. Oh, the trip was nearly over, literally on day one. But we get through okay, so let's see if we can get this wind deflector back on and assess the damage. Lucky enough the bit I broke is up in there. But flip me, William, you're an absolute idiot. I won't be doing that again. I'll be very cautious. Very cautious. Alright. Now that we have the crisis past us, let's check out this old building. I wonder what this was. Let's go around the perimeter first of all. We'll sneak round the back, see what's going on. Oh well, there's the lighthouse. We'll look at that shortly, but we'll continue for investigation here into this. This would be an awesome place even just to come for a camp, because I don't think a lot of people would go up here at this time of the year. You know what I mean, as in the kids drinking and messing around. It's because it's freezing. It really is cold. Yeah, pretty standard abandoned building. Not really much to see, is there? But as I said, it'd be good for a little stealth camp. But we'll make sure and investigate it all for you. You know, guys, I'm on such a high now after what just happened. I don't want to keep going on about it, but frick me, I don't know what I would have done. Lucky enough, I did take AA cover on that car, so at first came to worst and it had run out of fuel, and because I couldn't get open in time and all the rest of it, I would have had to get towed back to Northern Ireland. But that's not a very good start to the trip. But that's the last I'm going to talk about that. Now we're going to start talking about this wonderful stuff, this wonderful scenery, this wonderful part of the world. So there's the lighthouse, like I said. And I'm not sure, I think it must be the entrance, you know, I think you have to pay into it. I didn't look into it because I don't plan to spend a lot of money on this trip, you know. If it's not free, I'm not really interested. Only thing I'm going to pay for is Guinness and a few Irish whiskies. So look, there must be somebody there all the time, because there's a car at it. And there's that other little building. I wonder what the best way to get over there is. There we go. What is this? What would this have been? Yeah, boy! Exploring new places. I've never been this part of this little island I live on in my life. It's only a couple of hours away. Even on a freezing day like this, it is awesome. Okay, let's see what's in here, what this would have been. Would that have been like a toilet or something at the time? Well, there's no drainage, so maybe not. So we can get through this way, round the back. Oh, the first evidence of the yahoos. We're here. Awesome place for a little camp here as well. Look at this. Wake up, you're not going to be better views than that in the morning. We dome tent food down in there. The little special. Or even just bivvy bag it if you want it. First class. There's my little home. Last night, just there. I just noticed there's some sort of little shack behind my van there as well. On the back side, that is a visitor centre, this thing, but there's nobody there. Seems to be closed. But hey, you know what? If we were really stuck, we could have walked to that house there and hoped they would help us. Oh, and there's another house there too. Oh, it would have been grand. We just would have had to hope that they took pity on me. Right, I'm going to back to the car and we're going to mosey on down the road. I'm just trying to find somewhere now to stop for breakfast. I was considering the Donegal Castle, but Just decided to go a bit further on down, so I'm just heading along here looking for some sort of strand or lay-by or something I can pull into. So, first meal of the day, eggs cooked in butter, a few wraps, brown sauce, cayenne pepper. Nice and simple, extremely tasty. Go for 4, we're hungry. There we go. This is such a handy meal to do. Literally just scramble them up, cook them in the butter, fire them into the wrap with a drop of sauce. Delicious. Use the cayenne pepper we already have open. Probably need more. There we have it, meal 1 of the day. The first wrap of the day, and I tell you what, I'm ready for it. Clean, starving, I can't even wait for it to cool. Hard to beat. Definitely a staple part of my diet, eggs. How lucky are those people there to have their own little beach be on their doorstep. Seem to be sort of like a trusting community. I've got little canoes and boats, kayaks everywhere. Let's get back on the road, up on, get a little map out and see where we're going to head to next. Let's go and check this out, guys. It's a little harbour. Very little harbour. This would be a good little place if it had been later in the day to camp for the night, but it's just still far too early. It's only 12:15, so we'll pull in here and look at the map and see where we're heading to. excellent places for camper vans. No height restriction barriers. I haven't seen one height restriction barrier yet, and I know on the north coast has every single little park up you has one, which isn't a problem for me in my van, but bigger vans it is an issue, you can't get in. So I'm just looking at the sat nav here. Where are we now? Right, okay. So I might be a plan just to hug the coast here and just head for sort of Donegal and see what's going on around that area. You know what? I'm going to let you see here actually. I'm going to let you see this here just while I remember. I've seen lots of these. I'll pull over in quickly and I'll take you over to show you. This must be like at least the fifth one I've seen so far. These little things here, if this is what I think it is, it should be like little religious type thing, yeah. The sun is such a nightmare today, I can't see nothing on the camera. I think I got that in shot. I'm assuming, is that the Virgin Mary? I don't know. There are loads of them. That's the first one I've seen with a glass door on it. But there's loads of those little statues scattered all the way along the side of the road. Can you open it, or is that being disrespectful? Yeah, it's locked. Yeah, I just thought they're interesting. There's lots of them scattered everywhere. I said to myself, if I get a chance I'll stop and I'll show you. But let's get back on the road. But here, look, I'm just noticing maybe this is camper van friendly. No issues. That would have been a perfect spot for tonight, but as I said, we need to keep going. And also you've got toilets and all there too, which is handy, especially when you have a little van like mine that doesn't have facilities. But yeah, let's get back on the road. The landscape is just continuously changing. We're weaving in and out from the coast and like into the hills, like barren wastelands. Then we come back into a little bit of civilization. We come across a few pubs. I actually seen there, the last few pubs I've seen, they had little signs there for camper vans pointing to the back. If ideally near the end of the day, if I could get one of those little bars like that, one of those pubs that are camper van friendly, and they let me park in around the back, I could take a skinful of Guinness and maybe a commissioner or two. We'll just have to wait and see where we end up. But at the minute, the destination, as I said, is we're just going to hug the coast for Donegal and just enjoy this lovely scenery. Steep hill ahead. That doesn't bode well for this little car. It struggles in mediocre hills. Never mind steep hills. Down in a second. I've been driving for hours now, and I'm over it. I want somewhere to park up and chill. Ideally I want a pub stop. There's one of those things again. Those little statues yet left there. They're everywhere. There's this hill. Should have had a run for this hill. Come on, Bessie, you can do it. Keep going. Oh, I'm in second gear here. I'm in second gear and I'm struggling. I'm going to go into first, I think. First gear. We're in first. Come on. I wouldn't be surprised if this puts the engine management light on. Oh, we're nearly of it, nearly of it. There we go. The scenery is lovely, but I've had enough for one day. I've seen as much beautiful scenery as I can handle in one day. I want to park up now. So, like I said, hemming and hawing about the Donegal town. If I'm really stuck, I'll go there. It's sort of on the route. But ideally, I would like one of those pub park-up stops. Now, I was on Facebook having a look at the groups, and there was a good few of them, but they're all way back the other way that we started, or they're way down the very far end of the Wild Atlantic Way. So there's nothing really around this area at the minute, but I'm just going to continue on for another little bit. If I don't come across something soon, I'm going to have to stop and just make a pot noodle or something to keep me going. So I've decided to stop, have a bad boy, because I don't know how much longer I'm going to have to travel. More nice scenery to eat. My Bombay bad boy. Little plaque down here. Let's go and see what it says while we're waiting for the water to boil there. So this is the signs you're looking out for. We're heading south, and there's obviously north, but there's times they can be few and far between, and you can go off the beaten track. Very handy. So this is where we are at the minute. I don't know what that says, but this is where we are. I'll pause that there in case you want to read any of that. But there we are there on the map. I remember being down there at Ross Beg. I was in and out of all sorts of maze of roads, in there for about an hour before I got out of there. And see him up in through here, off the beaten track. So I'm going to try and take a more direct route if possible now. I keep taking roads just off here and off to try and stay as close to the sea as possible. But I'm going to take a more direct route, I think, and hope for the best that we find somewhere good to park up.
What is your first choice, Sutherland?
Airplane driver.
And that is?
Someone who drives planes.
You mean a pilot?
Do I?
Okay, time has gone on. It was 5 to 4, and I thought to myself, just in case I can't get anywhere, that I can get a nice cold Guinness. I said to myself, the next shop that sells alcohol, we're stopping. So I stopped at this little country hole in the wall shop here and got myself 4 pack of Guinness. We quarter of bars didn't have high commissioner, and a few bags of crisps. So as long as we can get somewhere, like some private car park or something, tonight we can have a couple of Guinness. Onwards. The coastline is just littered with lots of these little places. Very windy all the same, but the steps go all the way down. Right down to that little beach, not a sinner on it. Magnificent part of the world, I must say. Here we have like another little area down here too, but I don't think it's just as easy to get to. Almost like a little, if you get down there, that would really be your own little private beach. Ah, it goes all the way along. So, scrap I just sit there. You can get right along to there. Oh, it's just not the weather for the beach at the minute. That car behind me there, they've been driving like 2 miles an hour the whole way into this little area here, and I was hoping to get away before they take off again. Well, Looks like they're going to beat me to it once again. So long, suckers! Let's go and check it out. That's waterlogged. Can we get over in? I didn't put my boots on, so I don't want to get these shoes soaking wet. Very marshy ground. There we go, we're in. It's wet, but we're in. There was a plaque there explaining, but I'm just too lazy to read it. So I'll leave it to you. If you know anything about what this is, what it's for, let me know. What happened here? Is it burial ground, or is it for like some sort of rituals or some sort of religious thing? If you know, let me know in the comments. I'll walk around this way. So I spied a sign for a campsite there, so I'm going to go check it out. Maybe not take me this late notice, and I've no euros or anything like that, so it's all depending whether they have a card machine. And what's that? That's a hostel there. Walk down this way. Would be ideal if we could get permission. And there's reception up here. I'm going to go investigate. Oh yes, folks, oh yes. We're on the wee winner here. That's a great wee spot. Oh, I really wish I'd have brung my little blow heater now, because I could have hooked up. There's an electric hookup just there. It would keep nice and toasty warm, but oh, just even knowing now that I don't have to stress out and worry about trying to find a park up in the dark, just for the whole, I want to have a couple of Guinnesses and stuff like that there, so we're all good. So it's 15 euros a night. He doesn't take cards, so I have to go back into the town and grab cash. But that's alright, because I was going to do that anyway, because I want to get a chippy or something substantial. He's heading away at 7:30, so it's 5:30. I have 2 hours, so plenty of time, loads of time. So we're going to go and do that little errand, and that has just made my night, so it has made my night. That's us back from the shop. We're all checked in, paid our dues. Now, I didn't get a chippy. I walked up the main street looking for an ATM, and I walked up by a couple of bars. I thought, right, okay, there's no chippy. I'll go back down to this little spar here and see what they've got. And I came out with a Rustler's burger, a bag of donuts. This is definitely not the most healthiest of trips I've ever made. And also, I've got a couple more beverages. Donegal beers, farmhouse beers from Donegal, both of them. That one is Lime Burner, and that one there is Devil's Backbone. So I think we'll start with the backbone first. Open that shortly. Cheers, folks. Yeah, mighty fine. Nice and easy. Should we take a few minutes? Burger is after all cooked. Cook the burger and then we'll toast the bun. Bish bash bosh. We're smoked out. Put the bap in like that, up its way around, and that'll soak up all the juices from the burger and somewhat clean your ridge milky for you. And that's all it needs. Turn that off. The heat of it alone should toast it. Perfection. Hot. Dinner is served. Perfect. Right. I'm going to chill out a little bit of old feller Ted, and I'll bring you back after a while.
Look, I ain't paying you to sit on your scrawny arse all day.
In betweeners is on. We'll just go with that.
Alright?
See you in a minute.
I thought you meant to be over the newspaper. I have been. They let me...
14 degrees in here. That's brave and reasonable. Much warmer than last night. 14.1 now, actually. I wonder is light on this one little lonely candle make no difference? I doubt it. But we can't go on an Irish road trip without having a Guinness. But is it a sin to have it out of a paper cup? Because that's all I've got. And I know as soon as I open this, it's going to go everywhere. Let's see what we can do. Put this plate down first. Not too bad. I'm going to have a few bevies, but not too many because I have to drive tomorrow. And probably just call it a night, try and get an early one if possible. So I'll see you in the morning, unless something else happens. I'll bring you back. If not, I'll see you in the morning. But let's cheers our first Guinness of the trip. See you in the morning. Good morning. Well, I have had a hell of a lie-in. It is nearly 11 o'clock, nearly 11 a.m. It is 10 degrees in here. Started the fans rolling for a bit, so that'll rise and rise, nice and toasty warm. And make sure not to do the same mistake as yesterday morning and get out that door without making sure that front door is open. But first things first, we're going to have a coffee. And so, if anybody's into van life or camping in general, the M3M1s are a lifesaver. They're really handy. You know, it saves you having to carry milk in the refrigerator. You know, it's already powdered milk, and I suppose you can buy powdered milk if you want, but it's all there, easy. Just bish bash bosh into your cup while you're at your water. But and even you can even use that to stir the packaging. But me being a real coffee addict, have about 10 cups a day. It's just not strong for me, so I always personally add a wee extra scoop of instant in, just to spice it up a bit. So we'll start our day off with coffee, and then we're going to have these. I forgot I had these. Actually 2 boxes of them. I forget the other one's Golden Syrup. They're like Asda's home brand version of little Quaker Oats porridge in packages. You haven't opened them yet. I haven't even seen what they're like. So let's have a look. Do you want to have a couple of bowls of these this morning for breakfast? Or a couple of packets of these, yeah. So there you go. Exactly the same. Fraction of the price. I forget how much cheaper they were, but it was like a third of the price. These were £1 and Quaker were 3. So, but the proof is in the pudding. We'll try them and see if they're right. Breakfast. I'm in no rush off. I'm going to get food, water and clean clothes on. Get nice and cleaned up and get washed. Yeah, that's what we'll do. That's what we'll do. Nice and hot, at least. Really hot. I wasn't expecting that. I was expecting it to be, you know, lukewarm, but that's nice. Well, that's me all nice and clean, fresh as a whistle. I'm just going to give it a look around the facilities you have here to work with. So this is the meal area. So you've obviously got your urinal. You've got 2 toilets. 1, 2. You have 2 showers. That one there seems to be like a maybe off like the heating, water heating of the house. And then you have one here which is an electric shower, which is a good job I used. You have 2 sinks, 2 mirrors, something to hang your stuff on. A couple of they were handy for just hanging stuff while you get changed in there. Nice and simple, doesn't need to be complicated. I'll give you a quick look at the kitchen area now, and then we'll get back to the van, get our breakfast and go on the road. So this is the kitchen area. I didn't show you it last night because I couldn't find the light switch, but here you got a couple of fridges. You have 1, 2, 3, 4 gas cookers, kettles, toasters, microwaves, plates and bowls and stuff, everything you need. See, we've got a wee fire down there, and it's got a little area where you can socialise. I think it's a great little spot. Simple, but effective. We are now in Donegal town. I'm going to go park the car in the town centre somewhere and do a bit of a walk around and see if I can find maybe a cheap hotel, which will give us a base to work from, and then we can go and do a bit of exploring around the town. I think that's a plan. What do you think? The hunt for a B&B or a hotel isn't working too well. Everywhere is fully booked. This is the last one here, one room left. It's a 10-minute walk. We'll try it then. If not, we're going to have to abandon ship and go a bit further on down the road. So fingers crossed. I'm walking here what seems to be forever, so I don't even know about going for this one because it's going to be a hell of a dander in and out of the town. But my van is parked right in the centre of the town. Just chance it and stay in it. I don't know what to do. But I think we're coming up to it here now. There's a B&B sign there. So that must be it in front. But here, this is I guess a good walk. It's a good walk. I said half a mile, but that was more than half a mile. Way more. Where is it? So that's it up there. But it's very far away and it's too much just like a house, so right, I'm going to go and get some food anyway and we'll assess the situation from there. Look what I just spied, folks. Look what I just spied. Squad of camper vans over there. Let's go and check that out. If that's a little camping set, park up. If that's a little parking camp up, I'm going to go and get my van and park up in there. Is everybody ordered?
Yeah, we all ordered. Sorry.
How's it going? There's green beans. What are the beans then? Just give us a American burger meal, please. So we're back where it all began, back in the Blingo. I thought I'd just rock up here, get a hotel for the night, go drink some Guinness, get some food. Great, but no, didn't work like that. Very naive of me to think I can just come down here on a Saturday night at this time and get a hotel room whenever there's a country western festival. Everything is sold out by that one B&B I took you to, but I didn't fancy it. Need to eat. Got a look at this burger. Should have went for a double, but ah well. From what I remember, these here, the last time Letterkenny were good. They're good. Very good. Much better than that Rustler's burger I had last night. The fries or the chips, whatever you want to call it, depending on what part of the world you're from, have to be salted, of course. A lot of that on there. Very fine. Just what the doctor ordered. So there's one there just beside that camper van, but it's right at the stop sign. That's a maybe. I might come back to that one. But there was one in between. See where that one is there now with the LY in it? You can't see it, but it was there. Yeah, so I've missed out there. So the only other way to go is to oh, I'm kicking myself. I missed that spot. That's me all over. The only other thing is to pull in here where I was and just commit, go for it. That's what I'm staying. There's none down there now. There's none along that way, so I'm going to go here. I've got the blinds up on both sides and the curtains half pulled at the front, so we should be brave and stealthy in here. The windows are all up at the front as well, so there's no, you know, it's less chance people hear us talking. The thing is, it will steam up quick. Going to have to get a little chamois for this back window. But camper vans are still piling in here. So I was lucky. I just went ahead and picked this one at least. It's not ideal, but if somebody would just go in that side of me there, it'd be perfect. So that's what I'm hoping for. Just shield me, take the bad look from me, because I know it's just people just like random shoppers or whatever, because it's Donegal plates on. They're gonna be leaving soon. They're not gonna be there all night. Which leaves me vulnerable to that side. Oh yeah, have a wee cup. I watch and see it's going on. There's the boy racers. They're not too happy because their car park has been overrun by us campers. Look at that. I'm getting you. I can lose that one. Yeah. That's a chaos of good. Three whiskies, 3 Guinness, double burger, pizza, quarter of Jameson, tin of Coke, £5 million spent. I'm heading back. Credit card is maxed. I had to get the voice down because my windows are open, there's ventilation, and there's a camera right beside me. But this is my pizza. Oh, look at that bad boy. She's going a bit tasty. Tasty. Oh yeah. Nice and spicy. Extremely spicy. I don't even know what's on it. It's just for dynamite pizza. And when Yes, for a 10-minute pizza, you expect it to be hot, don't you? See, there's jalapenos on there. I'm assuming that's Southwest, or probably that chipotle sauce on that. God knows what else, but it's tasty. If you like spice, it's tasty. If you don't like spice, it's not for you. Morning. Time for a cup of coffee. Start the day. I'll have a pizza. I'll munch that when I'm driving. I love cold pizza, so that just works out well. The water, my goodness. Put it over there so it runs down there, not onto my bed. I'm sleeping back. Right, let's get on the road. One stage I was snoring, woke myself up. So I'm sure, like they're right there. They're right beside me. And when I snore loud. So it's sort of, it's not too good for stealth camping if you're a snorer. But it's only if I lie on my back. If I lie on my side I'm okay, but sometimes I catch myself. Wake myself up out of it. Right. We're now driving through Letterkenny. What is there to see in Letterkenny? We just stopped in TK Maxx, Letterkenny, because it's time for breakfast. Cold pizza. Delish. I'm making the most of this awful diet because after we finish this trip, this little adventure, these will be the last videos again for a while. I'm going to really concentrate and clean up the diet and back to the gym. I'm getting healthy again because my diet's shocking. Training has been next to non-existent because every time I get started I get injured again. But I've had a good time off. I'm all sort of half healed up, my shoulders healed up, my knees sort of healed up. Get back at it, clean up the deck, get rid of all this crap out of it, get rid of the whiskey out of it, back pumping iron and back running. Yeah boy, but for now, let's be pigs. I thought I would take the opportunity while I stop there and get changed into some fresh clothes. So that's us, nice and fresh for another day. Well, somewhat fresh, we haven't showered. The last shower we got was at the campsite. But sure, that's part of the fun, isn't it? There we go. I've got fresh clothes on, but I still haven't. That's where the guys in the golden arches come into play. Good old McDonald's. These are the things you don't think about, but if you are trying to like live out of a vehicle, you don't have running water, you don't have facilities, this is what you have to do. Just like that, the deed has been done. That is our business concluded in Letterkenny. Now we're heading onwards to a place called Burt, where there is like an old fort, I think it is, type thing. I'll put on the screen, what do you call it? Tourist attraction type thing. It's just something I've always wanted to see. I've seen it in videos. Other YouTubers' videos, but I've never been myself, so we're heading to that and see what's in the surrounding area as for like park-ups, laybys, things like that. This guy in this grey car, he is itching to get by this guy. There you go, yeah, go on, yeah, by, get by there. He's been right up his arse, I mean like literally bumper on bumper to that guy. Mad drivers. We have another one here, look at this guy. Look at this guy come beside of me here. Lunatics! There's what we're heading to there. Focus. I see there's people already out walking on top of it there. Well, that's where we're going. to keep going there. If I stop on the hill, I'll not make it, this wee car. Hope we don't meet anymore, because I'm not stopping for no one! We're still going. We go for third gear. And she dies. Get over there about you. And you. And you. And we're up. Look at the view here, folks. Wait to see this. Never even mind the fort. I'll turn you around. I may just finish my journey here, stay here for the night. But there you go. That's what you call it. Whatever the hell that says, and then I'll just keep that still for you there so you can read all about it if you want. It's a stone fort, yeah. The view over Loch Swilly, so that must be Loch Swilly there. And there it is on the little map. Give you an idea where it is. But like I said, I might just camp here for the night and finish things off here, but let's go up and have a look. No drones. What's this thing? Whoa. Look at this. And we seem to have it all to ourselves for the minute. Let's get straight up to the high ground. Let's go and check out, see what that is. That wee tunnel there, it's locked. Let's get right up on top. Oh, fell down there, you bit. Sorry, boy. Sorry about the wind, folks. It's just to be expected up this high. Yeah, there's some more coming there now, so we'll get our footage done before anybody else comes up. Look at this. Cool. I did expect it to be busy, people coming and going. Huh? Aye, so the little trip has been good. 3 nights, going to have one more night tonight. We'll sleep in the van tonight for the 4th night. And then we'll call it quits. I'm probably just going to stay here and get up early and drive on home in the morning. Do the fatherly duties of school runs, but it's bloody freezing. I'm going back to the van. I wonder what the ME things are used for. There's no one on this side.
You can see everything. Now you can see inside and outside the fort. I'm ready to go. I can't.
My hands are numb holding the tripod, so I'm going to go back and chill out. We'll take things from there. So after further inspection, I realised that there's a sign at the fort with like a closing time where they close the gates. So they close the gates at 6:30. So I had to move. So I've moved quite some miles down the road. I found a little lay-by and I'm going to make my dinner. So you're going to get to see me boil water one more time before the show is over. And we're going to use up one of these meals. So you can help me decide what we're going to go for. So, what will we have? All day breakfast? Nah. Pasta bolognese. We have peri peri chicken. Another pasta bolognese. No. Chicken tikka and rice. I've had this before. That is nice. Chili and rice. Or vegetable chili and rice. I don't fancy vegetable chili and rice, so we'll put that to the side. And we don't want the all day breakfast, we'll put that to the side. So it's I don't fancy chili and rice, so it's between chicken tikka, peri peri chicken, or pasta bolognese. You know what, I've had this before, I know it's delicious, so I'm going to go for the chicken tikka and rice. Here we go, let that do its thing. Get bed somewhat ready. This sleeping bag is a godsend. If I hadn't had this on this trip, I'd have been in trouble, because it did get cold some of those nights. And you know what, I was never really a fan of mummy bags before, but I am now. Oh, she's hot. Voila, dinner is served. Good old chicken. Decent chicken too. I suppose it would need to be for the price of them. Sausages. You know what, but they're by far the best of those hiking style meals. Those ready-made, the ones that are dehydrated ones, you know. They have plenty of them, and I will continue plenty of them, but they are so much better. This is my last meal for the night. Once I finish it, I'm going out under my jogging bottoms. We've got a lay-by for the night, no hassle here. I'll climb into my sleeping bag, and I've got my Switch with me, might play some of that. I'll just watch a tablet. That is the plan. I've actually got signal here, so I can be able to hotspot my Switch to play some Fortnite. So I think that's what I'm going to do. Have a game of Fortnite and chill out on the tablet. So thanks for watching, folks. I appreciate it if you got this far, because this video is probably going to be a long one. And all I can say is I'll see you on the next one, and you know what you got to do.